Alright, so what's up guys? Basically I wanted to get the Hydra 1 cycle on video that was, better quality than my Twitch bitrate. So that's what this recording is about. I also wanted to explain what I was doing a little bit better, and also just generally speaking, do a bit more testing before I made a video about it. So basically, what I've discovered is that the Inferno Ninpo that I was using isn't actually necessary at all. You just need 2 fire wheels. There's a bit of a trick to it though. If you do it without the Inferno Ninpo, the Inferno makes it a hell of a lot more consistent, and I'll go over that when I get into the fight. And I'll show off my equipment once I get to the Hydra fight, but basically, as far as I can tell, with or without the Inferno Ninpo, it is impossible without Armlet of the Sun, but I'm very open to being proven wrong. So first, we'll just do these guys real quick. I know I'm not as good at this stuff as, JTB or whoever else, but fuck you. Alright, so for the Inferno strat, you want to obviously refill your Ninpo. You will need 3 if you're using Inferno, because you need 2 fire wheels, but I'm going to try to get it without that here. You want to have Dragon Sword. Projectile doesn't matter too much, but I use shurikens just so I can do, like, cancels and stuff. And Armlet of the Sun is completely necessary. So, at the start, you want to know exactly how many hits it's going to take to cut off his limbs. So in this case, if I hit that, it takes 3, right? So for this limb, I want to do that again, but I want to stop before the 3rd one. Now if you want to do the Inferno Ninpo, you want to stand around about here, so it's like half a roll's distance from his face, right at the start, and just activate Inferno. So yeah, that was just some explanation, obviously. I wanted to let his limb grow back, just in case that mattered. There, I heard the Y hit the other limb, so I want to do this, then activate Ninpo, then do this, roll, go into Blade of Neridi, do it twice, activate Ninpo, and you'll almost kill him if you do get the full combo, right? Now, the thing that makes it inconsistent, or whatever, more consistent with the Inferno Ninpo strat, is that that's all you have to do. Like, you don't have to worry about anything else. Whereas without Inferno Ninpo, you have to do it a little bit differently. So that was like a showcase of the Inferno Ninpo strat, even though I didn't use it. I'm not entirely sure how it works, but it feels like the Inferno makes it a little bit easier to get all 3 combos on him, somehow, as well as just obviously doing a bit of extra damage. And you can, obviously, Inferno in the next phase if he's really close to dead, but how much damage it actually does is pretty random. It depends on what he does and how it hits him, and I honestly don't know. Sometimes I've seen it chunk him for like a quarter of his health, almost. Other times it does something seemingly negligible, but it works out to be enough. Get the karma window up, don't be an idiot. So, without the Inferno Ninpo, you're doing exactly what I just showed off, but the transition into... Wait, what am I doing? Being bad, that's what. Being very bad. Nice. Jesus. Alright, well, that's fine. I don't need to do this fight well, I just need to show off Hydra Cubus. Alright, so without Inferno Ninpo, you want to do the same stuff starting out, but the timing of the fire wheels is slightly different, and you want to do something as you are cutting off the second limb, and it feels a little bit, well, a lot more inconsistent as to whether he lets you get 3 Blade of Neridi combos. So you do the first limb the same. Okay, that time Ryu fucking jumped over to make it difficult for me to tell. I think this one has 2 hits left. I'm correct. I already have all my Ninpo and stuff set up. Okay, so I messed it up there because I'm bad. I just completely pressed the wrong buttons. I got nervous for no good reason. I'm gonna upload this in one take just because too lazy. I might cut some of this unimportant information out. Just cut to where I actually show it off. But video editing is effort. So we'll see. And obviously, you could do both strats at once, like you could do the Inferno Ninpo for the little bit of extra damage that it offers, and then do the following as a way of potentially getting it without Armlet of the Sun. I mean, I tried it and I was short, but I'm open to other people testing it and finding out I'm wrong. And it might also make things more consistent. I'm not sure, I haven't messed with the idea too much yet. Another thing I will say, actually, is that if you do, instead of the Blade of Neridi, or Neridi, whatever it's called, you do X, Y, X, 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 Shuriken cancel, Y, it feels like it does more damage while you have Fire Wheels active. But I'm really bad at Shuriken cancelling, so I can't get 3 combos in with that strat, ever. But someone who's a bit better at the game could look into that as a way of getting damage. It feels like the Fire Wheels hits a lot more when you do that combo. So yeah, I'll just finish this up real quick. So I probably should have done the menu here, but it doesn't matter too much. Fire Wheels. Fill up my Ninpo. Get owned. Alright, so that should be it. So we do this. You absolute fucker. Just gotta make my day harder, don't you? So in terms of damage, this won't quite be accurate, but it should still make sense as a strat. So you've got to do... I'm just gonna wait for his other arm to come back at this point. Because I don't know if that affects how long you have to hit him or what. Can you fucking stop? That might work, actually. Yeah, no. So yeah, I'm gonna do a lot of cutting in this video just to get rid of the things that are useless. I messed up again there. Again, I'm really bad at Shuriken cancelling. Just in general, really. I always forget to do it. Or, in the case of longer strings, I'm just bad at the timing of it. But what you want to be doing is destroying the final tentacle with a flying swallow, shuriken cancelling, then doing Y, or whatever, doing the helm splitter. And then you go into the Blade of Neridi's the same, except you fire wheels after the first one instead of after the second one. And obviously the difference is the Helm Splitter actually does a lot of damage to him. Oh wow, I missed completely. Aren't I good? What the hell? That was different. Never seen that happen before. I forgot again. So you would do the fire wheels, yeah. But I was practicing it for a really long time with the Inferno Ninpo, so my muscle memory is kind of used to that at this point. That's why I keep doing it wrong. But this is definitely the way I would advise people do it if they want to go like really fast. Because first off, both methods are kind of inconsistent. So, like, either way, there's a chance it just won't work. This method is faster, secondly. And thirdly, this method uses less Ninpo. So, you're doing the faster method that's slightly less consistent when both are inconsistent anyway. From my testing, at least. Could just be that I'm bad, though. And wasting less resources to do it. And I don't think going for this is slower than, like, the next fastest way of killing him without a one cycle, if that makes sense. So I think this is just, like, how you want to be doing this fight in a speedrun. Let's see if I can press the right buttons here. Yeah, okay. I didn't get it there, but that's what you want to do. And you can see that he has little enough health that another Blade of Nerdy would have killed him. I'm not going to sit here, like, going until I get it, but I can promise you that that method works. However, like, each method by itself only works with Armlet of the Sun. I don't know about the combination of the two. I might do a couple more tries just to see if I can get it to happen on video, and then, you know, cut stuff together, but, you know, if there is no successful demonstration of that one cycle in this video, it's because I showed off the strat, he didn't let me do another combo, which could be because my inputs weren't fast enough, could be random, I really don't know, but I have had that work for me before, and I, you know, found it to be about as consistent as doing an Inferno and then just doing 3 Blade of Nerides, as opposed to getting an extra hit on him with Helm Splitter. Unfortunately, I'm one of the worst people to test things like this because I'm honestly not super comfortable with the game yet. Especially compared to, like, GTB and stuff. Like, I have beat the game on Master Ninja, done everything in mission mode, at least on normal, a lot of things all the way up to Master Ninja, but not all of them. You know, I'm okay at the game, but I'm by no means, like, at the level I would like to be at. I may also just upload this whole video if it's short enough. So just, you know, skip certain, or whatever. I'll put that in the description, I guess. Just to skip certain parts if it looks like nothing's happening, or if you're not interested. Give, like, some video timestamps. So there, I forgot again. It's the other problem with this, actually, so I'll definitely upload this fight. If you're on the rear end of him, hitting him with Blade of Nereides is somewhat inconsistent. You can also use it to cut off his limbs, but I'm sure people know that. It is theoretically a lot faster than doing flying swallows and the such, but he has to, like, not attack you at all for that to be the case. But you might be able to do something with, like, shuriken cancels that's a bit more consistent. When I say it's theoretically faster, I mean you would probably do a Blade of Nereides and then a Flying Swallow. Just the fact that Flying Swallow's recovery frames are so long, like even if you... Or more to the point, I guess, even if you Flying Swallow and then cancel into Helm Splitter, it takes so long in between the two Flying Swallows, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know how to explain what I'm trying to say. I have found that generally speaking, if you kill the limbs with things other than Flying Swallow, you have a bit more time. But that kind of makes sense, because again, recovery frames. I always pause after that cutscene. I think I should learn the timing for the cutscene skip a bit better. Wild. Well. Not all bad. I still have Inferno on and that's gonna cut off his fucking arm. Yeah. Never actually tried this before. Yeah. That's not what I wanted to do. I think I'll try one more time. And if I either fuck it up or don't get it, I'll just call it. That one, you know, I possibly could have gotten it, but I just forgot to switch Ninpo around. Unfortunately, I am a very forgetful boy. It's really unfortunate that it takes so long to kill these guys. Just practicing Hydra Cubus is so time consuming. Might as well do this now. For you. Yeah, no. Already fucked it up. Okay, somehow doing that Y didn't stop him from, you know, whatever. So there you go. That, Y in between the Blade of Nerides was completely unintentional and not necessary, but I guess it might help somehow. So there you go. That's that one cycle. That's the fastest way to do it, and the way I would recommend people do it in runs if they are going to go for it. And as I said, I'm pretty sure you can't one-cycle this guy without Armlet of the Sun, but I could be wrong there. You could do like an amalgamation of both the Inferno Ninpo thing and the other thing and still get it. Anyway, that was all. Thanks for watching. See yous later.